Good morning. Lieutenant Governor and Secretary Sutters and I are pleased to be here today with Treasurer Deb Goldberg and Mike Sweeney, who's the director of the Massachusetts State Lottery, to announce a new program to help more people get vaccinated. As most people know, Massachusetts leads the nation in vaccinating our residents. Over 80% of adults have at least one dose, and 2/3 of all residents, 80% of all adults have at least one dose, and 2/3 of all residents also have at least one dose. And today we did hit a milestone of having over 4 million people here in Massachusetts who are fully vaccinated, and over 4.7 million people have at least a first dose. Our goal remains the same as it has from the beginning, which is to do everything we can to make sure that every person who wants a vaccine here in the Commonwealth has access to one. And we focused our strategy in the past month on increasing targeted community-based vaccination efforts to reach people who might not have been able to access vaccines at the 900+ sites that were available previously. We've been setting up mobile clinics in communities across the state and have now run over 600 mobile clinics so far. And we're also running employer and school clinics to help reach more people where they are. While we've made significant progress, our team has been developing additional ways we can encourage more people to get vaccinated, because getting more of our population vaccinated is critical to sustaining the success we've had so far. Today we're announcing the Massachusetts Vax Millions giveaway. Fully vaccinated residents ages 12 and older will be able to enter the giveaway beginning on July 1st. Residents who are 18 years and older will have the opportunity to enter to win one of 5 $1 million cash prizes, and residents who are between 12 and 17 may enter for the chance to win one of 5 $300,000 scholarship awards in the form of a 529 college saving plan account managed by the Massachusetts Educational Financing Authority. Eligible residents will be able to enter the drawing beginning on July 1st. If you don't have access to the internet or require assistance, there'll be a call center available to help you register. More details on the online sign-up process and call center will be shared before we launch on July 1st. The Mass Lottery will conduct all the drawings. Drawings will occur once a week, beginning the week of July 26th and continue through Friday, August 27th. We'll share more details on the exact draw dates around the 1st of July. Entries can be submitted on a rolling basis, so if you're not fully vaccinated by the first drawing, you still have time to get fully vaccinated by later drawings. Only lawful permanent residents of Massachusetts who have been vaccinated in Massachusetts can apply. For more details, please visit mass.gov/vaxmillions. We're hopeful that this giveaway will give another opportunity for people to choose to get vaccinated here in the Commonwealth over the next couple of months. Other states that have launched similar programs, like Ohio, where I had a long conversation with Governor DeWine, did see a significant increase in vaccine sign-ups after they put this program in place. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines and thinking about getting vaccinated, but for whatever reason haven't, here's another reason for you to come forward, protect yourself, your friends, your coworkers, and your neighbors by getting vaccinated here in the Commonwealth. The vaccine is free, and it now could be your ticket to winning $1 million. So visit mass.gov/vaccine or call 211 to find a place near you where you can get vaccinated. You could win $1 million or a big-time college scholarship if you do. I really want to give a special shout out to Treasurer Goldberg, to her team, and to Mike Sweeney from the lottery and his team for their work in helping us to set this program up in a relatively short period of time. Thank you both. Today, as everybody knows, I think is June 15th, which marks the end of the state of emergency, which is another turning point here in Massachusetts in the fight against COVID. We've made it through the past 16 months because of the resiliency, kindness, creativity, imagination, and commitment that the people of Massachusetts made to themselves and to one another. You buckled down, you followed the public health guidance and the science, and you made tremendously difficult decisions and sacrifices to get us to this point. We've made tremendous progress so far, but the best tool we have to drive down and out COVID once and for all is for more people to continue to get vaccinated here in Massachusetts. And the effectiveness of these vaccines is clear, especially when you look at our own public health trends. Today, cases are down 99% since their peak in January. Hospitalizations are down 93% since their peak, and the positivity rate is down 95%. The single biggest driver in that, and there's been a number of studies that have been done now across the nation that make this quite clear, is that people getting vaccinated has the most significant impact on all of this. Now, last March, when we were still unsure of what COVID was, how to deal with it, how to fight it, we stood up the COVID-19 Command Center, which is overseen by Secretary Sutters, and it's been the strategic source for much of the things we've done as an administration over the course of the past year. From testing to contact tracing to PPE to monitoring hospital surge capacity to standing up field hospitals and isolation and recovery centers to working with our colleagues in congregate and long-term care to vaccine distribution and everything else in between, the command centers had a huge role to play in all of our efforts. Today, as we mark the end of the state of emergency, we're also announcing that we're stepping down the COVID-19 Command Center. We also had the last formal meeting of our Medical Advisory Board last week. The Medical Advisory Board met weekly with me and Lieutenant Governor Polito and Secretary Sutters and a number of folks at DPH and other folks in our administration to provide us with sound scientific advice as we weighed various decisions throughout the course of this pandemic. I want to thank publicly, we've done it privately, but I want to thank publicly everybody who served as part of that command center and on our Medical Advisory Board. They made an enormous difference to the people of the Commonwealth over the course of the past 15 months. And while we're formally transitioning out of the command center, we'll continue to monitor all of the public health data that we've been tracking since this began. But the most important point I want to make today is how clear it is at this point, based on the experience we've had here in the Commonwealth and people have had in so many other places, that the vaccines work. They are our way to getting back to normal. It's the best way to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your friends. It's safe, it's free, and it's easier to get than ever. There are over 900 vaccination locations across the Commonwealth. You don't need insurance. Many sites offer walk-up appointments. And if you're looking for a vaccination location, you can always visit mass.gov/COVID-19.